bombastic side-eye, criminal offensive side-eye.
Tapi bohong.
Hello everyone, my name is SILNA SHOHABAH. My number is 222-10-10-642. I am from CBI 3 and today I want to review a podcast to fulfill the final exam for the extensive listening course. The title of the podcast I reviewed was 7 Reasons You Are Not Fluent or Yet and How to Make Your Dream Reality. I accessed it from the YouTube channel To Fluency and the link is below. The host of this podcast is Jack and he explained the purpose of the podcast during 18 minutes and 18 seconds. And why I choose the podcast? Yeah, because the title is catchy and my instinct tells me that this podcast relates to the problems when learning English and I think it's worth a listen. Jack, as the host of the podcast, explained about 7 reasons why an English learner is not fluent or not yet fluent in this podcast. Also explain the solution. And the first is you don't have enough time to learn English. The solution is to make English top priority. Listen to English by doing other things like listening to English podcasts while traveling and changing your environment. And the second, maybe you are not getting enough result in English. And the solution is to listen and repeat sentence in English. Keep a journal or diary every day and spend 15 minutes per day consistently. And the third, stop spending so much time studying grammar. Why? Yeah, the solution? Don't think about grammar rules, but use the practice of repeating sentence correctly to internalize grammar because by repeating sentence in English, you have learned naturally. And the fourth, you are too shy and afraid to practice speaking English. The solution, don't think about what others say. Let go of your ego because know that it's okay to make mistakes. Find people who makes you feel comfortable learning English by asking small talk or question. And the fifth, you are waiting for the perfect opportunity to learn English. And the solution, make change today because if you keep waiting for the right time, then you are just waiting, and waiting until there is no change in you. This says you are not consistent enough in learning English. And the solution is to be consistent, like the quote from Will Duran. Uh, we are what we repeatedly do. And the meaning, so excellent is not an action, but a habit. What you do now determines what you will be in the future. And the seventh, you are too stressed or feel sad about your level and goals. The solution, positive thinking and make positive affirmation for yourself by making habits of talking, reading books, chatting with people, listening to things that interest you, and smiling while you are learning English by enjoying the process of the journey. Yeah, those are the 7 reasons our solution why we are not fluent in English. And the last for me, this podcast is useful for me as an English learner to form good habits in learning English. The delivery of the podcast is very to the point, concise, clear, and most importantly related to the problem I was accompanied by solution to each point discussed. I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching.